the Brizzy 4x4 show. It's like Christmas for four-wheel drivers now. There's new gadgets, new gear, new stuff of everything we absolutely don't need, but absolutely want. So today we're diving into the show. There's everything here from game-changing new innovations to the unnecessary luxuries that we somehow must have. So we're going to find out what's actually worth your hard-earned cash and what's just here for show. Let's go. So we're here at the Motop stand, the Motop rooftop tent, and we've just come across this. This is an air conditioner. It's called CyberTake. It's got a ducting that goes straight into the tent. There's a bit of air coming out the back of here, which is obviously warm, which wouldn't be in the tent, but the inside of this tent feels cool. That is very cool. Actually, literally very cool. I could get behind that in a big way. I don't know how much power it draws, which could be one downside or upside. It could be very efficient. It's set on 16 degrees here and looks like it's dripping a bit of, well, all air conditioners condense, so there's a bit of water dripping out of it. So you'd have to have it on the ground somewhere. I would imagine this ducting's long enough to be set on the ground. Yeah, I haven't seen one of these before. I've seen air conditioners and I've seen ones that obviously duct into wherever, but this has got a dedicated flap just for the air conditioning vent. Very happy with that. Here in the GME stand, and not only is there heaps of good products at the show this year, but there's also heaps of good four-wheel drives. Now you'll see there's this GME one who's been on the four-wheel drive 24/7 channel. We've seen Sooty, we've seen the Dirty 30, we've seen the Steady Rigs. There's a heap of good four-wheel drive cars here. It's really good to see them up close, see all the battle scars and see all the modifications up close on how these cars were built. Really cool to see. At the show, we've also found a new Kia Tasman. Now, this is a 2.2 litre diesel engine. It's coming out in the middle of this year. I've not seen one in the flesh before, so let's have a look around it and see what it's all about. First impressions, it's like a spaceship compared to the 79. It's got all sorts of stuff in it. It actually feels pretty big inside. All sorts of screens on the front. Seats are comfy. Yeah, I don't mind this actually. That feels... Oh, we got paddle shifters. Woo! That would be nice. Wireless charging, okay. Yeah, lots of cool stuff in this. Let's have a look and see what's in the back. I don't know if I could fit in the back there very easily. It looks a bit small in there for me. Might be okay for a little child. It looks like it's got a hard cover on the top here. I would imagine that's electric. So like the Ranger, it's got the step here to step up into the tub. That looks like it could open. Oh yeah. Little cubby hole there. Bit of recovery rope or something in there, you don't want to get dirty. I don't mind this at all. This looks, it's boxy, but it's big. I'll be really keen to see how these go out in the tracks and in the real life, in the real world, what they look like. But yeah, excited to see what this does. All right, let's keep going. Okay, right up my street, have a go at this. There's a keg. This is Camp Boss. I'm loving it. It looks like it's a 5 litre, 349 bucks. It might be a show special. 5 litres though. How long would we go through that? 20 minutes? Between Ando and I, maybe a bit longer. I do know I want it though. It's one of those luxuries that I didn't know I needed until about 20 seconds ago. Camp Boss keg. Now what we have here is Jetto in his natural habitat. He loves finding little tiny gadgets that are absolutely useless. He'll spend 2 hours here and he'll come out with useless stuff. He loves it. It's like it's his natural environment. So we're at EC Off-Road now. Every year these guys do American trucks, but every year these things seem to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Have a go at this thing here. It is absolutely massive. It is dead set. Now look at, I'm just about up to the window. That's crazy. These things are absolutely massive. I don't know what the GVM is or the GCM, but holy dooly, this thing is just huge. There was a black one that's got obviously air suspension. It's just gone up and down. These aren't my thing. I think these are too big, but I do like looking at them. But they wouldn't certainly fit down some of the tracks we were on last week down in Lithgow, which is coming up next week. Don't miss that video. So we're here at the Black Bear stand. Now on this cruiser is a headspace. camper conversion. And Explorers have produced the roof racks for this, so these are brand new to the market. They've got a really good load rating on them, and they're obviously color coded to match the color of the car. So these are brand new to the market, and I'm loving it. Teamed up with Headspace Campers with a troopy headspace and the roof rack. I reckon that's such a good package. Love it. All right, we're here with Chris from ADU, who's the owner of this magnificent grey beast behind us. Mate, how's the show?
Mate, the show has been non-stop. It's been crazy.
Yeah?
Really good, yeah. Really good atmosphere. American trucks are dominating the Land Cruisers thing, you know, so it's been Mate, it's been really good. Really good show. Really good show.
There's a heap of people here.
Mate, it stacks. Today has just been non-stop. Since the gates opened, it was literally a wave that came through and
nuts.
No, really good, mate. Really good turnout this year.
And clearly you're the GM man, so
yes.
The only thing outstanding is this red thing here. I mean, what's that all about?
They're actually the Corvette Stingray, mate. That is good fun.
Have you had a spin on it yet?
Oh, I've driven it.
Have
I've
you?
actually driven on the racetrack as well, mate.
Have you really?
Yeah, but Queensland Raceway, and man, it's a stack of fun, dude.
Is it?
Oh, I just want to put one on the roof with my truck. Take the boat off, put a Stingray on there, and have some fun, mate, in the mountain
ranges. You could nearly fit it too with the size of it.
You could fit it on there. No, it's been good, mate. Good.
What are your plans for the rest of the year? You travelling?
Mate, a few more shows for us. Then June we'll get back on the road, mate. We've got the new van that we've developed with Sunland Caravans. So
I've seen that. That looks great.
It's amazing. So we'll put it through its paces now. Yeah, it'll be back on the road, mate, for a good 12 months, and we'll stick over the west side, I think, in the top end. So that's where all the harsh conditions are. So it's good, mate. Good fun.
Mate, thanks for letting us have a chat to you.
Bring some beers next time, mate.
Will do. Okay, so we're here with Kai from CSS Touring. He's trying to talk Jetto into buying a new rooftop 10. This is on the proper car. It's the first single cab 79 we've seen at the whole show, and this one happens to be on, what are these?
40-inch traps.
40-inch traps. Have a look at it.
I believe it's a 6-inch lift.
I love it.
Well.
Jetto?
Up the ladder.
Up the ladder.
Up inside.
So you were telling me earlier, what are these, 1.3 wide?
1.3 wide.
Yeah.
It's 2.1 long, 420 GSM canvas.
Yeah.
Has a rain fly, comes with 4 rain fly poles.
Yeah.
4 of them being normal, like you can see on this one, and 3 of them being offset. So you can still run your 270s.
Yeah, nice.
Optional extra of a solar panel for a little bit more. And then you've got a little mesh window up top, so you can have the tent fully closed if you really wanted to, and you can still get some breeze into it. Comes with a power bank, comes with a fan.
So there's lights in it?
Has 2 360 strip lights on the inside, so you can have one on for a dim light or both on for a nice bright light.
And then we were just looking at your 270 awning as well.
Yeah, 270
It looks really good up there too. Well, it's got lights built into it. It's very slick. Very impressed, mate.
Thank you.
Love it. So we're on the ARB stand, and I think I've found what I think is the cleanest 79 at the whole show. This thing is off-road images vehicle. It is absolutely immaculate. It has got just everything I would ever do to a 79. These guys have done it. I've followed their build on YouTube. I'm sure if you Google it, you can find their build. Off-road images 79 Mark II. This thing's next level. Let's have a look around it. Now, along with all their camera gear being stored and charged in here, it's got a coffee machine, which who doesn't want a coffee machine when they're traveling? I love all the wood details too. A very nice, tidy build, and it is huge. Now, look at that. My shoulder's up to the door sill, really. I'm not sure what suspension is running, but it's big. So there's a lot of works going on in here. I can see GT turbo power pipes. I can see crossover pipes. I can see lots of airbox modifications. Lots of stuff's going in there. This is the ARB big tube bar with the scrub rails down into the side steps, running the new ARB lights, GME communications. This thing is just built for a purpose. It's got the retro grille, which I think all the new shape do anyway. But the Merlot, you know what? You got to get behind the Merlot. I actually like it. It's a good color. I would definitely have this in a heartbeat. Running MSA Mirrors, we like them. Mirage, I could say that word again. And so over this side of the canopy, you got obviously the fridge, the kitchen side of it. I'm sure that all pops out into a nice kitchen bed. The MSA drop slide, that might be just a normal slide. ARB fridge, properly set up. Love it. All the lights are nicely hidden away. Yeah, this is a cool rig. Jump on to YouTube, have a look at this build. It's very nice. Still on the ARB stand, we've come across the ARB. It's brushless. They've got single and twin compressors. Now, the big advantage with these, I've been told, is they're 50% more powerful than the older one that's not brushless. Obviously going to pump tires up 50% faster. I think it's going to be, obviously better on 12 volt then, because it's faster. I don't know that for a fact, but I think it's the same weight, same shape, same everything else, just a lot faster than the original one, which I have, so that might be worth an upgrade. All right, so we found something brand new. This is a company called RCS, Retract Canopy Systems. Now they've got an opening and closing canopy that's 12 volt, it all accordions up or comes right back out again. They make them for all sorts of American trucks and most of the domestic trucks. They said roughly 5,000-6,000 in and around there for it. But what a cool idea. If you have a tub, you got best of both worlds. There's accessories can go on the roof for max tracks, and they have dividers for the tub. You can separate your groceries. Yeah, they've thought about this. Pretty cool new gadget. And we've found the first Shark, the BYD Shark, so full electric ute. Electricity's definitely coming to the four-wheel drive sector. I don't know. I'm not convinced that electric vehicles are right for Australia for the four-wheel drive market. We'll see how this goes in real life, but in the flesh, yeah, we'll see. All right, we're here with James from Bedrock. Now we've just picked up a new set of floor mats. I've been wanting some of these for the longest time. I've heard really good reports about them, but mate, tell me what these do that others don't.
Biggest point of difference for us is we make everything in Australia, so that's the starting point, that's
Definitely.
the foundation. The material, the box, everything in between, all the engineering, the tooling, the works, all done here. And then we back it up with a lifetime warranty on top, so you ever put a hole in our mats and we replace them, and then they're a perfect fit. So
Love
it's like
it.
3 stars in a row.
Well, we're going to Morton in 2 weeks, so we'll definitely check these out.
Beautiful. Have a great trip, guys.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. So that's the 4x4 show wrapped up for another year. Now listen, tell me in the comments, what did you like, what didn't you like, what's a hard pass, what are you going to buy? I bought floor mats, I bought a tune, and there's so many other things here I would love to buy, but I've got to get all this gear here back in the car without letting the missus see, so I'm going to go. Please remember to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.